I see that you're feeling angry right now. Let's sit down and talk about what's setting you off. Hi, I'm Dr. Wendy Walsh. I have a PhD in clinical psychology, and I think about relationships a lot. And I think the most important relationships to our mental health are the ones with our intimate family members. And as parents in a household with children, it's really important that we keep an emotionally healthy house. You know, we place a lot of attention into keeping the world healthy for our kids. We make sure that they are out of the way of danger, that there aren't physical toxins in the house. But have you ever thought that keeping an emotionally healthy house is equally important to their development? So here are a few strategies to help make your home full of not only love, but emotional health. Let's start with attachment. In the early years, the best gift you can ever give your children is to have a healthy bond and attachment. That means giving them time, giving them attention, and more than anything, respecting their feelings. Building that bond early in life is so crucial because when they hit adolescence and start depending on their teenagers for their self-esteem or not, they know they can always come back to the secure base of the strong attachment they have with their family. Part of keeping an emotionally healthy home is keeping a clean and organized home, believe it or not. You know, the way the human mind internally organizes is we externally organize first. I mean, you can't cook a gourmet meal until you clean your kitchen first. You can't sit down at your desk to get any work done until you organize your pencils, erasers, computer, your books. You know that if your external environment is organized and clean, you are more organized inside. So it's really important that we declutter our homes and teach our children to put items away in an orderly manner. This allows them to have a feeling of sanctuary so that their feelings are something they can experience separate from what's going on outside. Having an emotionally healthy home isn't having a wild free-for-all where anybody can express anything at any time they want or have any kind of bad behavior. An emotionally healthy home is one where parents communicate very clear rules and logical consequences. Rules mean nothing if you're really just asking them, like, do you want to clean up your room? Okay? No. How about when you finish cleaning up your room, then come to the kitchen and I've got some ice cream for you? Or how about if you don't clean up your room, you can't watch your TV show? You see? Clear, concise directions with logical consequences. Allow all feelings and use them as an opportunity to teach a feeling vocabulary. I mean, we may have to learn it ourselves first because so many of our own parents didn't give us words for our feelings, but it's the biggest gift you can give your kids because it helps them manage their emotions and their feelings when they have a name for it. So when they're screaming and yelling and getting upset, you can say things like, I see that you're feeling angry right now. Let's sit down and talk about what's setting you off. So anytime they express emotions, don't punish the emotion, punish the behavior that might go along with it, but also help them explore the feeling, what it feels like. You know, positive and negative feelings are all part of the human condition. So kids need to learn how to tolerate their feelings, manage their feelings, and express their feelings in a healthy way. Probably the most important way to keep an emotionally healthy home is to teach sound conflict resolution skills. I can tell you what all the research shows definitely crushes a child's emotional health. The silent treatment, yelling, name calling, and hitting. There's so much research to show that that kind of conflict style causes so much damage to kids and adults. Instead, when they're angry or when you're angry, sit down and talk about it. Talk about the feelings. If you need to go for a walk and calm down, do that and teach them how to do it too so that you can come back together. And the most important thing about conflict is you need to teach repair because intimacy, love, grows after a bunch of ruptures, followed by a bunch of repair. When there's a sticky subject, don't just drop it or forget about it or hope it'll go away and water under the bridge. No. Talk about it. Learn to say the words, I'm sorry. Learn to say the words, I forgive you. Learn to show affection after conflict. A nice big hug and the words, "I still love you," go a long way to having emotional health. And finally, do talk about mental health. Help your children understand that some people feel depressed or anxious, and it's not any different than catching a cold. But attending to it, just like you'd give cold medicine to somebody who has a cold, is also important. We all need to talk more about our mental health, and we need to create homes and communities where it's okay to be human and it's okay to talk about all feelings. As I like to say in my household, all feelings are welcome. We'll deal with it, and we do. Thanks for watching. I'm Dr. Wendy Walsh for Local Now. You can follow me anywhere on my social media at Dr. Wendy Walsh. We'll see you next time.